Brock, Alberta's TV and film production last year saw a tripling of foreign location and service production agreements from $49 million to $192 million between 2023 and 2024. Why are so many producers wanting to shoot in Alberta?
Well, I think Alberta's natural beauty really draws these film and television productions, and also the skilled crews, the reputation from all the major projects that have filmed here before. The Last of Us was a big tentpole project for Alberta. It really showcased what the province is capable of, and what the crews here are capable of. So I think that's getting the word out about Alberta's great film industry, and this year has been a bit slower in some areas of the industry, but others are picking it up. So yeah, we're just looking forward to the future, and hoping to keep productions coming and keep getting the word out about how awesome it is to film in Alberta.
Now, I guess the film and TV tax credit, along with the Alberta Made Production Grant, kind of help as well, right?
Absolutely, the financial incentives help. The bottom line, it's a business, and there needs to be a even playing field between other jurisdictions that we're competing with around the world. It's a global industry, so we always are grateful for any government support, and see them as great partners in helping to attract production to Alberta, and yeah, we want to get crews working. So anything that they can do to keep things going is fantastic, and we really appreciate it.
To keep Alberta rolling. Now, Brock, Alberta government officials say every dollar of government support for film and TV productions yield about $4 of investment back into the province. So that's kind of what a win-win scenario, is it not?
Yeah, I think it's a win. It creates jobs, and it brings money into local businesses and local communities, right? And it's almost like offering a coupon and saying, well, if you spend money here instead of Santa Fe, New Mexico, or instead of Toronto or somewhere else, we'll give you a rebate, and otherwise that money wouldn't be coming into the province. So that's foreign direct investment. It's what we like to see and what we need more of. And yeah, we're grateful, but at the same time, the province gets a big benefit both on the jobs created, and then the money that comes into the coffers, for sure.
Now, you worked on both The Revenant and Interstellar as what, an assistant director?
I worked in production on those, but I've also worked as an assistant director on other shows in the past, and
Okay.
yeah, it was a great experience, and something that really showed me it's been a while now, but the landscapes, and just the potential of Alberta as a premier film and television destination, and those big projects, big features, film and television series that really put a lot of people to work, and then also reach tons of people around the world and have a lasting impact. Interstellar was its 10th year anniversary last year, and it was still selling out in its re-release. It was selling out theaters. So it just goes to show, like, there's something in the soil here. Alberta is made for movie making, but we're all so grateful when such talented people do come to Alberta, and choose this province for their projects.
So it's not just the low Canadian dollar, but they love I guess, the geography as well, and the mountains, the foothills. I've spoken to a number of producers as well who just love it, especially it bodes well for Westerns that are being shot. Is that what you're hearing as to why your region is so popular, because of just the spectacular scenery everywhere?
Yeah, just the variety of landscapes, right? You have, like you mentioned, the foothills, the mountains, the Badlands. We've got the hoodoos and sandstone. We've got farmland. We've got small towns that are kind of timeless. They can play any decade. So we've got a lot of assets in the province that really lend themselves well to the creative industries and movie making. And yeah, we're welcome new teams, but also welcoming old teams that have filmed there before back. And we're just, yeah, very proud to always, any opportunity we get to show off the province.
And you get some areas like Fort Macleod, which is located about 90 minutes south of Calgary. It looks like an old school American town, from way back when, just the way it's built. So I can see why it's attracted movies like Ghostbusters and other features as well. Now, some of the productions filmed in Alberta this year included Billy the Kid, Season 3, The Pines, Dolly Trolley, Reminders of Him, and Smudge the Blades. Now, what advice would you give to municipal officials, Brock, in other small towns in Western Canada, maybe perhaps in Saskatchewan or Manitoba as well, to become a more attractive destination for producers?
Yeah, I think doing what we're doing down here in Lethbridge, the clear policy, understanding what it takes to shut down a road, to set up a circus. There's a big operation that comes in on these productions, and you got to be ready for it, and you got to explain to the local business community, what it entails, and the disruptions in services that may occur, whether that's traffic or if they're blocking a certain area, it might be difficult to get your mail in a small community or something like that. But it's very similar to events and festivals, right? Like the event happens, the movie happens, things shut down for a while. There's certain things you can and cannot do, and rules that you have to follow. But then a bunch of money comes into the community, and the culture and marketing of the community grows. So I would just encourage them to learn more about the industry, and then follow in the footsteps of some of the things we're doing in Alberta and other places that have done it as well, like BC or Ontario.
I have to tell you, I'm kind of blown away by all the long trailers that you see with some of the productions, whether it's a TV series or a feature film. It's pretty incredible. Not only are we seeing Hollywood producers here in Alberta, but homegrown talent as well, including the TV series Heartland, which wrapped up shooting season number 19, I believe. Now, the director of photography of that series, Craig Robleski, is a guy I went to college with at Mount Royal many.
Amazing.
Now, this goes to show you that you don't necessarily have to go to California to become successful in the TV and film industry.
Yeah, I mean, Craig is a great example of being successful from right here in Alberta. He worked so hard. He's so talented, and shows like Heartland, Canadian produced shows that have fostered local talent and created opportunities for people of all kinds, whether they're DPs or assistant directors, actors. People on the technical side of the crew, and we're just grateful to have local producers, and also to have examples of long successful careers in this industry, as you mentioned, like people like Craig.
Now, what made you want to get involved in the TV and film industry, Brock?
Yeah, I think the storytelling, and I think like the experience that the in a theater to sit down and experience a story for a couple hours, and see things from other people's point of view, and learn about places and things in the world that you may have not been encountered have encountered in your life before that. Coming from rural Alberta, it really expanded my horizons. That is one of the ways I learned about the world is through film and through stories. So I wanted to be a part of that, and see like what the people involved do, and yeah, I just want to support it in any way I can, as I continue through different things in my career, because yeah, I think the whole process is magic, and the people behind it are too.
So, what are some of the challenges you've seen in the TV and film industry in Canada, Brock? Is it like many businesses, it's feast or famine?
Yeah, some of the challenges that I've seen in the Canadian film industry is that it is kind of up and down. You'll have very busy years where there's not enough people to fill the productions, and then slower years where people are not getting quite enough work. So trying to help people ride out those waves, and build resilience and skills, to apply their skills in different areas while it's busy, but be prepared for when bigger projects do come. It is a harder industry. In some ways it's like farming. It depends on the weather, and so you got to kind of roll with the changes in the industry, and there's lots of changes with technological advances and things like that. So you always got to be sure that things will change. So be ready for change.
Brock Skretting, Director of Creative Industries with Economic Development Lethbridge. Thanks so much for your time today.
Hey, thanks, Al.